Okay, next we're going to do something that is very important if you are warming up a choir or trying to warm up your voice, is finding triads. We often warm up with da 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 da, ah, ah, ah. That's pretty basic, and we either do 5-finger scales or we do full scales like we did in the last lesson. Right? Or often we do triads. Da, 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 da. Okay, so the way to find a triad, if you think of the C scale, the way you find a chord or a triad is you take the first note, skip one, take the second note, skip one, take the fifth note. So it's triads are always in a pattern of 1, 3, 5 of whatever key you're playing in. Okay, so and what we're going to do, and what you usually do, because you want to kind of stretch your voice and go up, right, or stretch your voice and go down, is you go up chromatically. And what that means is that you move every note up by 1 half step. So a half step is whatever the note right next to it, whether it's white or black, is. So in this case, we would go from C to C sharp, right, E to F, and then G to A flat. So D flat, F, A flat. Oh, I said C sharp, but C sharp and D flat are the same things. So again, if we're going from C major to the next, to up a half step, this would be a D flat major. Right? And so we just got to learn to find the half step relationship between these. If we were to move up from here, we move this up one, and this up one, to D. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do all of the major ones going all the way up from C to B, because after B it would repeat again. And I'm going to do it very slowly. I'm going to play a chord just like we would in a choir, play a broken chord, and then play a full chord. Okay? And then I'm going to move up a half step. Try and follow along. I'm going to go fast, but if you get lost, no matter where you are on the keyboard, you should always just try and find, okay, what am I moving up a half step? And you'll find the next key. Right? So you can practice without this video if you want to take it slower at first, or if you want to go faster than the tempo I'm going because you feel really comfortable, feel free to do that. Do your own thing, but learn this. Okay, here we go. Here's C. Here's D flat next. Next is D. Next is E flat. Okay, next is E. Next is F. Next is F sharp. Next is G. Next is A flat. Next is A. Next is B flat. Next is B. Okay, and those are all of the major triads of all 12 keys. Now, if we're going to play a minor triad, we take the third and we flatten it. We move it down a half step, right, for any of the keys. And so we can use the same kind of trick of moving all our fingers up a half step. That should be C sharp minor, up another half step. This would be D minor, up another half step. So if you just get lost, again, just remember it's half step relationships. And they should always kind of sound the same, right? Because they have the same relationships. So I'm going to do the same thing with the minor keys now and go through it slowly and invite you to copy me and do your best. Keep up. We'll start with C minor and go all the way up to B minor. Okay? Up a half step. Up a half step. Up a half step. Up a half step. Good. Up a half step. Up a half step. Up another half step. A flat minor. A minor. B flat minor. And B minor. Okay, and that is all of the major and minor triads that you would need to warm up a choir, and it'll also help you kind of visualize all the different major and minor chords that are really important and core basics of music theory. Okay, hopefully that is helpful, and happy practicing.